Spark plugs. You back yet, feller?
Yeah.
Alright. I sent you the videos of my drift adventures.
Oh, nice.
$15 sneak in, just have a helmet, wave it up, and there's some random dude to let you hop in their car. It's like literally textbook kidnapping, but it works.
Should be up. Wanna do the 355?
Hell yeah, I do. Well, play the lottery, right? Like,
Dude, in my opinion, and I think a lot of others too, the 355 is gonna be one of the top 10 Ferraris ever made. 430, 355, F40, F50, 458.
well, these are, as far as Ferraris go, these are cheap right now.
Dude, yeah, get them.
Like these are you can find them in, well, you can't find them in bad shape, but we're talking sub 100K, sub 90K. I
Yeah,
saw one for 75 one time, but
yeah, worth it.
I think I had
Every
high
cent.
miles as far as Ferrari's concerned, but whatever. Oh, I just picked I just did the wrong thing. I'm on Imola somehow.
These things are gonna triple in value in the next 3 years, guarantee it.
I mean, if I could afford to try and get one, I would. But that would you know, I mean, you know what they say, man, you can sleep in a race car, you can't race a house, right? Like, enough of that. Let's go for it. But yeah, what else is... Like, the 355s are just really... And also, they're like the Fast and Furious Ferrari. Which is hilarious because, like, a Super costs more now.
Yeah, and the Supra is fucking dog shit compared to whatever this shit is, dude.
Oh, yeah. Like, it may have been the 90s, not a great time for even exotic car interiors. It's so much better.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
dude.
sounds better, alright? I'll die on the hill. The Supra's a mediocre sounding car.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, dude, look, you got the green gauges. You're in James Bond. Like, oh, like, goddamn, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I have a new strategy for becoming a millionaire. I'm calling it outsider trading.
Oh.
It's just like, so you know how, like, have you heard of the Reddit post Wall Street Bets?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Damn, dude.
It's a 90s Ferrari. It wants to kill you, bud. Wall Street Bets, basically options traders that are effectively just gambling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of want to try that and options trade on the companies that that politicians are suddenly investing in out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Specifically defense ones just before they're, you know. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Makes
it
sense.
can't go tits up, you know? It can't possibly lose me a shitload of money.
Yeah,
I mean, it
unless it
probably
does,
can't. Well,
but
it can
yeah.
lose me everything I put into the account, so.
Yeah.
We're talking like I wouldn't put more than $1,000. I'd probably like $500, play around a bit with it for a bit, make $7, then lose it all, and then be like, all right, cool, that was fun, never doing that again. That's the current plan.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
But
Yeah. I've even seen, there's like apps that'll tell you, like, they'll update you when politicians or like the different CEOs invest. So I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
lot of like information
and it's
there.
entirely just follow that advice because it's probably the most sound investing advice you can get compared to even like literal hedge funds or whatever.
Yeah, possibly, quite possibly.
Oh, this car sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
This is a V12? Do you
No,
know?
this is a VA, dude.
Really?
Yeah. This is really back when Ferrari tried to. Like, they're a different company nowadays. I'm really not a fan.
Oh yeah, Ferrari hasn't been what they once were since 2007. And it's
Yeah.
not because of the financial crisis, it's because they haven't been able to win a Formula 1 world championship since then.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the 458 is really tough. Like, I like the way it looks, but I agree. That's like kind of the new gen of Ferrari. And the 430 is
Yeah.
really the last one that I would consider, which is, you know, '07 Scud, which would be the last year of
Yep.
that, I believe.
Which in significantly better news, that's one of the Ferraris, like that's like the F355. We might have a chance, like we're talking 10 years from now, that's the cars we have a chance at, you know?
Yeah, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I probably just won't buy something like that. I'd rather
I probably wouldn't
rent
either,
it.
realistically speaking, but you know, the idea is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to dream. If I really had that kind of money, I would probably be driving some, like, honestly, hate to say it, but I don't like doing work on my car, so I would either buy something of any year. It could be new, it could be 30 years old, but I'd buy something that's, like, ready to drive for a daily, and then I would daily it. So, like, that could be anything from, like, a
Oh, I tried.
$30,000 Nissan
Oh, that's
GTR,
a
you know, to, like,
$40,000 accident right there. But
yeah. But even, like, you know, 2015 Mustang, some kind of BMW, you know, Corvette
yeah.
of whatever year.
Yeah, I don't, if I had, let's say,
Oh, damn.
$70,000 for a car, I have no clue what I would do. Because, like, all the responsible options are out by that point, by that price point, right? Because the responsible options are new cars, which are going to lose all of that value in the next 5 years, right? So I'm going to want something that not necessarily is going to lose value, but something that's going to, like, you know, at least lose it slowly enough that I won't care about that.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
damn.
especially if it's, like, not a car I'm going to care about a lot. But also, all that leaves is either old shit that's already valuable and hard to keep alive, or new shit that's unproven and people like for silly reasons.
Yeah, I mean, you can always
Like,
go
there's not a lot,
like
and it would absolutely,
2017.
I could be smart and just buy a car cheaper than that. But am I really smarter than that? Let's be honest with ourselves, you know?
Well, here's what you can do.
No,
2017.
what I can do is I can buy a 90s Toyota for 5 grand in really good shape and put the rest into a Ferrari. Like,
Yeah, no, that's definitely an option.
that's pretty much what I would do. Like,
Here's another option though for daily driven. 2017 Corvette C7. You could even get a Z06 or something cool, you know? And with the
nah,
whatever.
those are going for a lot. Those are going for even more than that right now. I'm pretty sure.
Really? Okay, what base
Well, yeah, because it's the
base
last front
model
engine
base model
C7, and
base model
especially
C7 manual.
base model with a manual. All right, we're talking. Because that's honestly probably not going to lose a lot of value.
Yeah, and like you get decent gas mileage, it's new enough, you can daily it. You don't have to even own a $5,000 Toyota. If you want to, you can also afford it with the remaining $20,000 or more you have. So you can mod it,
Yeah.
you can buy insurance for it,
I
whatever.
I have winter here, so I definitely need a
Oh
second car.
shit, yeah.
But
Well, I mean,
then again, if this is just money that appeared in my bank account and could only be used on a car, sure, right? Like,
yeah.
like if I got a C7 Corvette for free, I would
Oh,
drive it in the winter. I'm sorry, but I would.
shit.
I would probably kill myself trying to do it. But you do only live once, right? Like let's have some fun with all this.
Also do like an all-wheel drive sedan.
Eh, the options for that are Audis,
Yeah,
maybe
that's the,
Subarus.
I mean, no, Mercedes and BMW are all all-wheel drive also.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I would probably consider a Mercedes, but all the Mercedes I want are the ridiculous ones.
There's also
Like, someone around me dailies a 90 CLK. It's probably the one I saw at a dealership a while back near my place. Someone's dailying one of those, and every time I see it, I'm ogling the damn thing. I'm like, I need to have one of those.
oh yeah, I think you
Like,
were
if I
talking about
can't
that
fix the
earlier.
Jag, I'm probably gonna look into one of those. I should be able to. I found a windshield for sale. Like, if I have to pay for a windshield out of my own pocket, it's fine. It's just insurance is supposed to cover it, but I already, paid a company to do that, and I don't trust my insurance to be like, hey, you already got a windshield. Sorry, no. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I didn't, but whatever. It's just insurance. It's their job to make sure they don't provide the service that you pay for. That's just their thing. So,
Yeah.
it's just The Incredibles. Dude, The Incredibles is an incredibly infuriating movie now that I'm like an adult and
Oh.
understand things. But also great experience. 10 out of 10.
Oh.
As your movie review for the stream if we're streaming this.
Is that a new movie?
The Incredibles? Did
Dude,
you just seriously ask me if The Incredibles is a new movie?
Dude, they make fucking so many remakes. Are you talking about the original?
Yeah, they only made 2.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they made a new one.
I know you
Like
don't know.
3
You're
years
in
ago.
California, dude.
Dude,
Aren't you like in that industry?
Dude, I don't
As
watch
much as it's
ads.
animation.
No, I don't watch any ads. I don't even know, like, I don't know any of the
Jesus.
people that if it's like a performer or some kind of like, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Not into that.
I mean, fair, but still, it's The Incredibles, dude. Anywho's.
Yeah, I've seen the original Incredibles. Good movie.
Yeah,
Definitely
10 out of
good
10.
movie.
That's your movie review. All right, your movie review and me being upset with you over basically nothing. That's just how it goes, though.
It's the Lightning McQueen of movies.
I don't know about that. Because Lightning McQueen is like, all right, Lightning's an asshole. All right, I gotta say it. Right,
A little bit.
Bro's
Yeah.
character development is he met a chick with an ass tattoo. And decided maybe I should be a half decent person, and he still didn't even do that.
Yeah, and then he
You
continued
watch
on
the second
to like,
and third movies.
well, he continued to like lose races then, right?
What's up?
Then he went on to lose races, basically, right?
Yeah, and I was an asshole about it. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love those movies. They also ruined my life though, so like I have a right to be mad about this, you know?
Is that because they incited the car
Yes.
tendencies?
Yes, they gave me a bug, and it would have been cheaper to do drugs. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, I'm talking about one day owning a $70,000 car. That's just ridiculous. It's just silly. You know?
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm the best mechanic in the world, I'm gonna have a pretty tough time making that happen, you know?
Well, here's the other side of the coin too, is that like, what if, because we all know that, okay, they're not really, the market is changing, like things are going EV, things are disappearing, but even still now, you can still buy Mustang, and you can, are they still making the Camaro?
No.
Okay,
Well, the Camaro will be back. It's just like, the Camaro's just that flaky friend that's like, it's fun when they're hanging out, but they're just not always there, you know?
Yeah. Well, either way,
That's
you can
like,
still...
Camaro's been canceled literally after every generation anyways. Like, I think there's always been a gap.
Basically, think about this, like, if you have your car for a couple years, you can ride those gaps out. So if you spend your life just driving, like, even if you don't want to do new, pick any year, but you can probably still find a way to get the car that you want. Like, someone that got a Camaro, especially, like, in COVID, is probably paying a very nice interest rate on it. Like, probably 0.9%, that's
Bro,
the lowest it was,
if you're paying an interest rate on a Camaro, I'm sorry, but you lost, alright?
Well, I mean, you're not talking about
No,
buying
even a new one, are you kidding me?
but you're
With
not
how
saying
fast
buying
those things lose value?
You're saying, okay, so are you just excluding new vehicles? Just curious. Just because the
In general,
depreciation?
yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Even now, you can buy a 2017 Camaro for probably like what, 15 to 20 grand, right? Like,
Yeah,
you might have
and
more
I'd
fun.
rather wait 5 years or so, 5 to 10 years, for that price to come down another 5 grand.
Oh, sure.
Like,
Okay, so then, what about, okay, let's say you want to spend 10 grand and you end up in a 2005 Camaro, for example. That's probably about accurate, right? Pricing-wise? Like a nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, so like let's
Yeah.
say instead of savings for 70 grand for like a Ferrari in the future, would you rather pay 10 grand, like let's say now, even if you, like let's say you have the money in cash or whatever, but that 10 grand giving that Camaro, I wonder, because you clear, like you love your Jaguar, like that's an awesome car to be driving, like I wonder, not is it worth it, but surely you can save up probably to get a Ferrari in your older age, but I wonder if it's worth it to like pick your budget now and pick something that fits your budget that just, maybe it's not perfect, but I wonder if that'll be more fun in the long run. Like, would you ever do that? Just spend like 10K on a
What to?
15-year-old Camaro, 10, 15-year-old?
Yeah, probably. Honestly.
Something equivalent. I
Like,
mean,
like if I'm buying a car that's $10,000, I'm not worried. If it goes
same,
down,
yeah.
whatever. I'm just worried about buying a car and then it's out. It's $10,000 less than I started,
Yeah.
but I spent like $20,000. Like I don't want a car to, like if the car loses half its value, basically, because
Yeah.
that's what you can expect. Honestly, if you get a good amount of life out of the car, it's gonna lose half, if not 3/4 of its value. Which is fine for me on a $10,000 car, all right? Even if like I use the crap out of it for 5 to 10 years and it's, by the time I'm done with it it's worth 2 grand. Fine, I got it figured out. But if I spend 30 grand on a vehicle and lose that half to, we're talking 15, $20,000 here, you know?
It's too much.
And that's why I really like Aston Martins right now, because they're kind of like the mid 2000s ones, because they're at their floor.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, the 90s
Yeah,
ones are
sure,
starting to
sure.
go up. The mid 2000s ones are at the floor. The mid 2000s ones have a lot of Ford parts, and that's why I'm like, perfect. I'm gonna just miss this bubble, because that's kind of like ideal circumstances. That's what I would put myself into right now, just for the hell of it. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, just going from experience too, I've owned that $10,000 sports car, and it's nice, dude. Unfortunately, mine was a BMW, which is not reliable and expensive to fix.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
But if it
sure,
were a Camaro, you'd probably have had a blast with that thing.
well,
It
it
would have
was,
driven like shit, but they all do. That's the point.
I mean, it probably would have still worked for a couple of years. Like that BMW, I mean, it got totaled out from insurance, so that it had nothing to do with the
Yeah.
reliability of it, but it did suffer reliability. I had to pay to fix it. So, like,
Yeah.
I can vouch for it. Like here's the thing: the quality of the car when I received it was fucking awesome. So if you get, I'm sure there's a bunch of nice $10,000 Camaros, Mustangs, even like there could be, I don't know, something else rear-wheel drive and manual, you know. But
Yeah.
if you're thinking about it, go for it. If that's where your price is, and if you're never gonna go more than that for a car, you get a big like a bonus or something, like maybe check it out, because
Oh
it's
yeah.
worth it. Like it's probably gonna last several years, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, like
probably,
again, all of this is if the Jag is done. But that's about where I'd probably put my. Granted, I'd probably put myself in a hearse right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, just is that like
And like, you can draw whatever conclusion you want from that statement. I'll just let you have it.
uh,
But like, on a practical level, a hearse is actually a pretty good car for me because I really like to go fishing, and
shit, yeah.
now I don't have to strap my canoe to the roof.
damn,
But also,
that's
I'm not driving a minivan or a truck or something, you know?
that's a big
Like that's
thing.
the baseline practical, like, all right, I can have a hearse. Also, goth girls are cool, you know? Like it all works out,
Yeah, no,
right?
that's certainly an option. And you
And
can
they're,
get those like
they go
you
for
know,
about that 7 to 10 grand. They are a minefield because a lot of them have the Cadillac North Stars, but
oh damn.
honestly, I'm kind of not even afraid of those at this point, as much as it's engine out, because I'm a mechanic anyways. Whatever, I'll have a cool car. I'm happy.
Yeah, no,
But
that does make a difference.
and also the thing with hearses: A, meticulous maintenance. B, low miles.
Really?
Low as in used car low. No, we're not talking actual, like, with 60, 70,000 miles.
I'm surprised by both of those. Like, do they take care of them too?
Yeah. Well, they have. There is, dude. If your funeral home has a car breakdown
Oh,
while it's being used,
damn.
you are out of business.
Damn.
You do not recover from that.
Damn.
Like your hearse has to be put on a tow truck, mid-service. Imagine they take good care of the damn things.
Damn.
At least around here, but they got to, That's
That's
but
funny
also the
'cause-
funeral industry is massive money, so they can afford it anyways.
That's crazy. So that's funny that
Death is great business.
It's funny that limos are known as some of the worst pieces of garbage to ever grace the earth, and like the people say never buy a limo, even if it's made by a reputable company. They're probably gonna fall in half, break in half,
Never buy a what?
a limo, and like they never maintain
Oh yeah, no,
those
don't buy a
things.
limo. Well, a limo is a it's less big a deal, especially the stretches. They're less big a deal because it's like, it's just some random rich asshole, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll walk into the next car. They don't even want a scene made about it because they don't want to know what company they're going to anyways.
Yeah.
And even then, that's a pretty much less public thing generally.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting though. That's cool. I guess hearses are a good buy.
yeah, the only thing is they're obviously extended regular cars. It's parking them and also blind spots. Parking them not going to be easy. I'm okay with that though. So, and also front wheel drive almost exclusively, unless I can find a town car hearse, which would be the dream. But
I mean,
oh well.
Unfortunately, that's also true of most of Cadillac's fleet from that era. So, not
Yep.
necessarily possible to remedy
And that's
that,
also
but
why
yeah.
the Cadillacs were chosen the most in that time too, because it's front wheel drive. You don't have to worry about getting an extended drive shaft and making sure all the steering geometry is in. You just gotta make sure the rear end aligns and just ship it.
I mean, it doesn't even have to align that well. It just kind of has to, like, it's
Exactly,
long,
it's,
so it'll just scrub. It'll just scrub away
Yeah.
the lack of angle, Get you
Yep.
right back in that lane. You ever heard of toe in and toe out on the same axle?
Yeah, I see it all the time actually.
Dude, okay, let me ask you
forget,
this.
I'm a mechanic. Alignments are a thing I do a lot.
No, I'm joking. That was more of a rhetorical statement. I do believe you. But let me ask you this.
Actually,
Dude.
a lot of 2000s trucks had issues with that, where they would crab walk because the rears aren't adjustable.
Damn.
So, like, if they have that issue, they'll have a little, like, sideways just crab walk to them. It's hilarious.
It's amazing. Let me ask you a question, dude.
Dude, this thing drives nice.